Wow, this is one big bad mamma jamma of an action figure. Let's get this thing cracked open. Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you another action figure review, taking a closer look at the brand new Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Titania figure. Holy smokes, this card is friggin' huge. My goodness, yes, I'm going to take this thing out of the packaging. Yes, we're going to take a look at it and review it. But I have to say, the card is just gigantic. We'll quickly compare it to some other retro carded action figures from Marvel Legends, because I feel like this card is one of the biggest ones they've made so far. Also, I did get this from Toy Snowman from Canada. Last I checked, that was still in stock on their website. However, from what I understand, these are slowly trickling out at your local Targets. I talked to an associate today. She told me December 1st is the set date for these. However, if you have the DPCI, you can ask, and they probably will get them out of the back for you. Some people have bought them at Target already on Instagram. So again, you can probably get them out of the back if you want them. Just be polite if you ask. So we'll do what we normally do. We'll rip this thing out of the packaging. We'll compare it to other action figures, move it around, check the articulation, check out the aesthetics, take a close look at this thing, and just generally have a good time with it. But I do want to compare it to some other packagings, some other cards. So this is freaking huge. I couldn't even fit the whole thing on camera, as you can see. You get so much of it right there. So let's compare this to other retro carded figures, just because this thing seems just gigantic to me. Here's a look at the back of the packaging. If you were curious, there's the cross-sell. So we get Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, Titania, and Marvel's Beyonder right there. If you want to take a closer look, the actual write-up there is right there. You can pause it and read that if you want to. I like the 40th anniversary logo they got going on right here. So pretty cool packaging. Down the road, if I can find some of these on clearance, I might get a set to put on the wall. But we are going to crack Titania open. But first, let's compare it to some other carded Marvel Legends figures. So I apologize if you're getting some of the window here in the background. It's rare I have to pull the camera this far back. But kind of showing, this is here flat on the desk. So is this Marvel Legends Spider-Man retro card Craven from Walmart. And look at the friggin' difference right there. That is insane. And even here it's kind of cut off because you can see where the hole would be hanging on the peg. So you got another, I don't know, half an inch or so up to the top there. So this dwarfs the retro card for Spider-Man. And then I just literally bought this today using a 25% off Target app coupon, the VAC Metal retro carded Cobra Commander. And same thing here. You can see it's so much larger than that. You can see right about here where the cutoff is, and you still have all that extra space up top. So it's about an inch taller on that retro card. And here, just for good measure, is an Uncanny X-Men card. And this looks even smaller than most of them. So I can't tell if this, I think the Spider-Man and the Spider-Man and the X-Men are about the same. However, you can see that that Secret Wars card is freaking huge as compared to these other ones. However, if I compare it to the Fantastic Four retro card, it's still a little bit bigger. I thought this actually might be the same, but me tilt back. This is going to look horrible, but you can kind of see a little bit there. It's still a fraction taller than the Fantastic Four cards are. So yeah, why waste so much time dedicate to packaging? I don't know, because I like this stuff. Okay, let's look at the figure. And here is Titania out of the packaging. I gotta say, this looks like a really nice action figure. Also, I can't help but notice she does kind of match with my Sentinels back there, that 2-pack from Hasbro Pulse from the X-Men Cabinet arcade game. So they definitely can be mixed and matched with colors on the shelf. But this does look really freaking nice. Accessories, we basically get one alternate set of hands that are the grabbing hands right here. They're both the same style of hand. So we also have on the actual figure default, we do get the punching hands, which obviously you would need with a powered up brawler that Titania basically is. In addition to that, the different heroes and villains in the wave all do come with the, I guess it'd be lenticular shields going on. So here I'm trying to get it to work on camera. There we go. So I'm not quite sure if you can make that on camera or not. You get her with the hair, and then you get her with the mask, and then without the mask. So kind of cool. I guess it's all the villains get the square shields, and then all the heroes get circular ones. It does have that C-clip, I think it's called, in the back. I know these are known for breaking. I doubt this will be actually displayed on her in my collection. This will just be probably thrown somewhere. Also, just as a side note, there we go, looks better doing that. As a side note, it does also come with the cardboard Secret Wars 40th anniversary piece you can slide in there. This is not lenticular, it's just cardboard. If you care about this and you want to display this or just keep it so it's a complete figure in your collection, be careful taking this out of the packaging. You could very easily bend this. I'm sure if you bend it, it will not look as good when you do slide it into the shield. I'm not even going to bother doing that on camera. You can imagine how that's going to work. So yeah, limited accessories. Let's take a closer look at the figure. So I'm bringing her up close to the camera. I'm really digging the head sculpt on this thing. The face looks really freaking good. The mask looks good. The eyes, the lips, the teeth. The hair looks okay. I feel like the hair is going to be a problem when we do get to articulation. Also, I think this probably could use some sort of wash or something. It almost looks too plasticky to me. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. It just seems too clean, I guess is the word. I don't know. But these spikes on here are really cool, going all the way down the arm. Yes, they're not sharp, but you're going to feel them. Again, similar to that Black Heart Build-A-Figure I built in the last couple of months, they were all over the body and a lot smaller, so you couldn't avoid them. These you could avoid if you want to, but they're sharp enough that if you push your fingers on there, you're going to leave a mark. So also going down the leg right here, those look good. Boots came out okay. As far as the rest of the costume is concerned, it looks all right. I'm digging it. She's a big chunky figure for sure. I'm not quite sure. I'm not a parts guy. I couldn't tell you what parts they use for her. We will compare her to She-Hulk and other taller female buck Marvel Legends and other characters. But yeah, overall, I'm liking the aesthetic of this thing. It looks good. This piece is done here in like a gold. Comes out nice. I think it kind of, the light kind of bounces off it pretty well. So yeah, overall, the belt in the back also looking good. So yeah, I'm digging it. Looks good. So articulation on this thing. So the head's going to be the biggest problem, right? All that hair, you're getting nothing. It's not going to go back at all. It's just going to be basically locked there going back. Forward, you get a little bit forward. You get a little bit of pivot, but very little because, again, the hair is just really kind of blocking it from going to the side. I guess that's the best look you can get it right there as far as the pivot's concerned. And again, it will go around, but you really would have to almost force the hair over the shoulders, and I'm not doing that. I think this will scuff it up a little bit. So not good there. So shoulder will go all the way around. Just mind the hair. It will go out slightly over 90. It looks like right there. We do have the upper bicep swivel going on. Double jointed pinless elbow right there. Hand will rotate all the way around. It's on a horizontal or left to right hinge. This one's also left to right horizontal hinge as well. For the legs, this was something interesting a lot of people were talking about. They don't have the traditional upper thigh cut. They moved it down above the boot. So you get that rotation right there. You don't get it up here in the legs. The legs are pretty big and thick, big quads. She's not skipping leg day at the gym. So I guess they didn't want to break up that sculpt. You do get the double jointed pinless knee going on right there. It will not go very far up to the butt or anything because the boot will prohibit that from occurring. Pop that back down. You do get the foot going down about that far. Does not go up very far. It is on a rocker. She will kick forward pretty dang high, actually. Look at that. And then back a little bit, not too much. The butt kind of gets in the way from going too far back with the butt and I guess the back of the thigh. So overall, and then articulation here, you do not get the waist cut. You get the articulation up here. So basically looking down, you're going to go about that far forward, going back a little bit better, going back right there. You do get some great side to side, about that far to that side, that far to that side. Obviously it rotates all the way around this way. And then for splits, pretty crazy splits right there too. So articulation, not too terrible on this thing, but the head is going to be brutal, but it looks really good. So I guess that kind of makes up for it, but the hair just really kind of stops you from doing a lot with the head. So the first two female Marvel Legends comparisons that jumped right in my brain that I wanted to show here with Titania from the Secret Wars wave is the Power Princess from the Void Build-A-Figure wave, which was like a late 2023, super early 2024, depending when you got it. And then the 2024 She-Hulk from the Iron Man retro carded wave. So She-Hulk is definitely a lot bigger than Titania. I didn't expect that. I kind of thought Titania would be a little bit more sized up, closer to She-Hulk. They're usually pretty good with these comparisons with scale, so I'm guessing that's the comic book accurate. Plus She-Hulk's hair, I think, kind of makes her look a little bit taller. Forehead to forehead, she's still a lot taller as I look at it. Power Princess being the smallest out of all three. So three larger female bucks right here. You can see for the large variety, it's kind of like small, large, medium, large, and then large and in charge. However, you can see Titania definitely is just way bigger than other female bucks. So here is the Target exclusive Black Widow from 2023, the Pulse exclusive female Hydra Army Builder, which I think is the Shriek buck, and then also the new 2024 Warbird Target exclusive Carol Danvers. So Titania just dwarfs the other female bucks. So as you can see, she's a little bit small compared to the She-Hulk one, but as compared to a traditional female buck, she is much larger than your standard Marvel Legends 6-inch female figure. And to show you how some comparisons go with the male Marvel Legends bucks, here are 3 characters from essentially Secret Wars. I did not get the new brown suit Wolverine from this wave yet. I'm probably going to skip it, to be honest. Looks like it's super, super lucky and find it on a clearance, either on Amazon or a Target down the road. Just don't think I need another Wolverine right now. But she literally dwarfs him big time right there. Then here is the Victor Von Doom, Doctor Doom Secret Wars version that came in the 2-pack. I think it was Photon, or Captain Marvel, whatever she was called. And then the retro-carded Black Suit Spider-Man is right there for the symbiote version from a couple of years ago. So kind of giving you an idea what they're going to look like scale-wise with the other figures in this line. And then in addition to that, the Doctor Doom, which a lot of people might have skipped on. However, I know Ollie's has that 2-pack super cheap. If you don't have an Ollie's near you, if you're going to build out the Secret Wars wave, you're probably going to want that Victor Von Doom as well. And for a closer look at how Titania scales with some other female action figures, here is the Jada Toys Street Fighter Chun-Li. Here is the AEW Unmatched Dr. Britt Baker DMD. And then here is the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Scarlet. So she definitely makes them all look small. And some other random action figure lines. Here is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Vampire Robin, the Feral Cheetah from the Plunderlings, and the Jack-specific Bart Simpson from 2024. And being thorough, here are 2 other action figure lines to compare with Marvel Legends Hasbro Titania. Here is the John Constantine by Mezco Toys, and here is the Ash, made by NECA Toys from Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Here is Titania as compared to the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Big Bad Mother Fragger Lobo. And as everybody loves to say, last but certainly not least, here is the new Marvel Legends 2024 Secret Wars 40th Anniversary Titania as compared to the AEW Unrivaled Orange Cassidy. And right now, Titania is saying, hey, Orange, I know you're wearing sunglasses, but my eyes are up here. Final thoughts on the new Secret Wars 2024 Titania Marvel Legends action figure. This is a great one. I'm really digging how it looks. I think it's going to look awesome on the shelf. I love the colors on this thing. The head sculpt is great. The downside, articulation on the head is very, very lousy. Unfortunately, it's due to the hair. I don't know how you could have fixed that. I'm guessing that this was more the iconic look for her hair, so you don't want to mess around with that, especially as you're probably not getting another crack at this character for a long time, if ever, for Marvel Legends. So overall, I'm digging it. I'm happy to have it in the collection. Was it worth it for me to pay the extra money to get it from Toy Snowman? I probably could have waited, considering it's already hitting Target. But honestly, with it being so late in Q4, sometimes these Marvel Legends waves at the end of the year don't show up, or they're short packed, or they're just generally hard to find. So I kind of figured, you know what, this is the one I kind of wanted the most out of the entire wave. Splurged a little bit. Toy Snowman got it to me super fast. Shout out to them. I think it's the first time I've actually ordered through them. Also, shout out to MCU Collector, because I knew they were in stock from watching his review. So digging this thing. I'm happy to have it. Will be in the top 10 at the end of the year for Marvel Legends. I don't think it's going to beat out She-Hulk. It's going to be close. That Power Princess is pretty great too. However, her with those 2 figures is a very nice compliment. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 7,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify you and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Hey, everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 Ps of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all, politeness. Take care, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.